Gotta promise not to stop when I say but dude. Everlong? Dude, the fucking that Foo Fighters album, the Colors and Shapes class, genuinely like I don't know. That album has some hits on it, and I don't really like any of the other Foo Fighters albums I listen to, but that album, it's got some hits, and it's more than Monkey Wrench, and it's more than My Hero, and it's more than Everlong. Like Wind Up, Up in Arms, Hey Johnny Park. I don't remember those off the top of my head, but I have them liked on Spotify. They gotta be pretty good. Another day in the Hearth Mines is what's in store for me. Not actually. I have to do the fucking deck tracker thing because every time, I don't know what it is, but every time I try to open deck tracker, I can't just open deck tracker. It's got to be something with Windows 11 or something because I can't just open deck tracker. What happens when I try to open deck tracker? It like it just doesn't. I get an error every single time I try to open deck tracker. I get an error. So I've been every time I want to run deck tracker, I have to also run I have to run the installer for deck tracker, then it will open. I'd love to just be able to open deck tracker, but my computer has decided that that is a harmful program, even though, it doesn't tell me it's a harmful program. It just says, "Oh, error, we can't open this. We can't open this application." Actually, what does it say exactly? If I type in deck tracker, what does it say? Okay, well, it says okay, well now it says another instance of Hearthstone deck tracker is already running. But normally it doesn't say that because I don't have another instance running. I'm trying to launch it. Normally it says some shit like, "Oh, like you're like we can't open that application. I'm sorry." It's just it's so strange. I'd like it if it worked. I think that would be pretty sick if it just worked as it's supposed to. And I don't want to use Firestone because I don't like how the overlay looks. I don't like how it looks. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look appealing. It looks bad. Oh Jesus, I'm quite big, aren't I? Let's get a little smaller here. Dude, I had an organic banana the other day, and I don't know if I normally get organic bananas, but I was just like I was really fucking in the mood for like a fruit of some kind. And I was like, what's a fruit that I can pick up like exactly one of while I'm out? Then I'll be able to just like get through like real quick. I've got like 10 minutes to get through a fruit. I don't want like grapes, which I'm gonna have to like wash off the pesticides and shit. I don't want an apple because I'm allergic to those. I don't want a pear because I'm not gonna fucking try my luck if I'm allergic to apples. At least not while I'm out. Um, like an orange was like a possibility, I guess, but I didn't really see any oranges. I don't know if they sell single oranges. But like a cutie's orange, or the cuties, whatever they're fucking are, mandarins, oranges, fucking lab bullshit, whatever they are. Um, so I was just thinking, like, what can I get one of? I saw bananas. I was like, I can get a single banana, and there were two different stacks of bananas, and one said organic at the top and one just said bananas, but I didn't look at that. I just saw 29 cents and 23 cents, and I didn't even think about that too much because I was like, hey, it's probably like something. And I grabbed something off the 29-cent tree of bananas. I took it to the register. I was like, here's a banana I want and a water. And they're like, what is this organic or is this a banana? And then they point me to the trees that say organic and normal banana. And I was like, fuck, I guess I got an organic banana. I don't know what that means for me, but like I guess I got an organic banana. And then I tried it when I walked out. And maybe it was just because I don't have bananas while in the sun very often. So it was like a very divine experience. But it was just so good. Like it was like more like it was like that like good mix of like mushy and like strong that you want a banana to be. It was like firm, but also it like had that melt in your mouth kind of feel to it that you get on like a well-cooked steak, or that you're supposed to, as fucking Gordon Ramsay says. You know, that's how I felt with that banana, and it was like a really like life-changing moment for me. Not really, but you know, I got organic bananas the other day. I got a full fucking whatever it's called bunch of them. I got a full bunch of organic bananas. I cannot wait to dig into those. I just have to find a day where I'm not already like preloading myself with enough potassium to kill a fucking rhinoceros. Miles Davis down there? Not exactly my goat, like a little bit overrated, but you know, I understand him. A Love Supreme, not really in that. I definitely don't. If there's one like jazz song that I like that I wouldn't be playing on stream, it's probably like Africa or Brass, John Coltrane. There's a lot of others, but of the like normaler, more normal jazz records that aren't really getting into like avant-garde, um, I think that one's probably the one I wouldn't play. It's just got like some of those fucking sounds he makes with that shit, with that fucking sax. Scary, man. Horrifying. Actually, just like, you know, I'm gonna play some Jackrabbit Herbie Hancock off Inventions and Dimensions. That's what I'm feeling. That's what Hearthstone makes me feel. Music make me lose control. I'm gonna get my 500 wins on Warrior. I feel like it's a fraud. I've been playing this game since like 2017. Well, I mean on and off, you know, I don't really play. I haven't played every single day since 2017. I haven't played every single week since 2017. I haven't even played every single month since 2017. I've played like a couple times a year for the last several years until this year. I really locked in like February and March, and then I was like, where the fuck did all my money go? And then, you know, I started feeling those losses. Oh, I saw Spider-Man yesterday. That's why I didn't stream. I saw Spider-Man in the theaters. It was pretty cool. Will say there was a toddler running around for the entirety of the movie, and because the toddler was sitting next to me, and oh fuck, I can't play any of these. I probably should have thought about that, but um, I guess just the thing that gives more ammo, I suppose. Um, but it was just a toddler running around for the entirety of Spider-Man. And the parents next to me did not keep their hands on that toddler at all. He was running around the entire theater. At some point, he started climbing on the back of my fucking seat. And, I mean, they just did not give a single fuck. Man, at some point, you gotta just leave the kids home, you know? You can't be bringing that kid to the fucking theater. Not at all. Climbing on my seat. If anyone else had stepped in, or if the theater staff had come in and like told them to leave, I'm just gonna tell you right now, that theater would have thought that I was rooting for Tom Holland to win Best Actor. I would be out of my seat, standing ovation for that shit. That kid was so fucking annoying. At some point, he started like climbing the rails by the stairs to the seats, the steps. He started like climbing those and like standing on top of them. And the parents just did not give a single fuck. I was thinking about this when leaving the theater. I think like PG-13 movies also need some type of like toddler cutoff. Like,
They do.
because for rated R movies, you can't take your toddlers in past like, you know, fucking, you can't take kids in past like 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. or something. Um,
Real?
yeah, that's the thing.
got I got into rated R movies with my parents when I was a kid.
You're not supposed to be able to, because usually they're like, oh, the kid's gonna be like loud and disruptive, and we want to like make sure, you know, this is like a late. It's like a late showing. It has to be
Oh,
after like 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. or something.
well, that might have been why it might have been
Yeah.
given.
It's like it's the most perplexing thing to have a like 2 to 3 year old running around in Spider-Man right now because that is a PG-13 movie, and there are two other massive movies directed at the 2 to 3 year old audience currently in theaters, and there's Toy Story 5 and there's Minions and Monsters.
Yeah,
Could have
I
gone
think
to
it's
either
probably
of
just
those.
a parent wants to see Spider-Man, so that's what we're seeing.
I have to imagine, but like the thing is, there were okay. There it was a big family. It was like a family of seven.
Oh my god.
Let like one of the parents go see a Minions and Monsters showing while the other well because they had like teen kids too. Let the one of the parents take the little one to go see Minions and Monsters while the others go see Spider-Man. That's how you normally set it up.
Yeah, that makes the most
It
sense.
does make the most sense. They just didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
They were like, "Yeah, fuck it. My 3-year-old can like run around the theater and do whatever." Um,
Yeah. Dude,
and it's
mine I'm still kind of like in shock of like the kid in my theater was like being like a normal kid,
uh-huh.
just too young to be there.
Yeah.
Genuinely, you know when Tom is talking
Yes.
to uh MJ
Yes.
and they're having like a big was fucking stood up during that part yelling at the kid like threatening.
Jesus.
Like what like this is you are
That's your
disturbing the
fault, man.
you're disturbing the movie more than the was at this point.
That's crazy. That's actually
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Yeah, the thing is too, I thought at multiple points during the movie the parents might try to like, like hold on to their toddler at the very least because he was running around the entire theater. Like, he was going
Yeah.
to the bottom row, he was going to the top
Was this like
row.
a screening or was it
Was
like
it was it what? Was it a what?
was it packed or was it like
It was a
just
pretty
beautiful?
packed screening. It was
Oh,
not empty.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It
Someone
was
for
a
real could have gotten that baby. They just
Yeah, it was a
didn't.
pretty packed screening. I didn't know he was climbing on my chair, but I heard like a faint giggle behind me, accompanied with like breath hitting my neck. And then like a
That's
few sec
fucking
Yeah, and then like a few seconds later, I just saw the kid like hop down off of the stair next to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's what that was." And he
on.
was doing all of
Yeah.
this during like he was the loudest during the scenes that were quiet, which is the possibly worst part.
Oh my fucking god. That's I hate when they do
So
that.
like I mean like every single moment of silence, he was just pointing at the screen going, "Boo boo."
What are there not like teenagers in need of babysitting gigs anymore? Is this not
Fucking
like
I
a
guess
solvable
not.
problem?
I feel like it should be, but the thing is, I looked into getting like a babysitter gig at one point. The
Mm-hmm.
only thing I can possibly say is like they've got pretty fucking high expectations for you now. They don't fuck around.
Oh, oh, it's not
Parents
like it.
do not fuck around about like who is babysitting. Like when I was trying to, get like a little babysitting thing going, every fucking parent was like, how many CPR classes have you taken?
Oh my. Oh,
And I was
okay.
like, okay, well, I guess I need to take like a shit ton of CPR classes to like babysit. I think it'll
Yeah.
probably be good. Like, I'll just keep an eye on the baby. I'm not gonna fucking let it run loose and like, I don't know, shove a fork into an outlet or anything.
Yeah.
Baby's not
It's.
gonna get on the fucking counter and grab the toaster. I'm not gonna fucking let that happen. I'm gonna stop the shit before it happens.
Yeah, that's the goal, but I mean, I guess it makes sense they
It
want you
does
to be
make sense.
prepared.
It does make sense. Yeah, that discards something in my. Oh, oh, yes. Yes, bro. Play this. See what we get. Repeat for each dragon you're holding. After your hero attacks an enemy, this attacks it too. Come on, man. Wait, that's lethal. Wait, that's lethal. Yes. That's fun. Ah, what a fun game. What a fun game. What a fun game. I love this. I love playing cards with my friends. Oh, Silent Storm. I've played against this guy before. I forget if he's good or bad. He's either like decent or scary. I haven't decided yet. Oh, that's kind of fucking nuts. Hold on. I'm kind of tempted to like I'm tempted to do it, and I did it. See, it might not be the best idea, cause I mean he could like technically kill me now, but like it's so fun, you know? It's so fun. It's so fun to play the cards that you just draw. It's just so fun. Yeah, I went to Waffle House once and nothing really bad happened, but like actually no, I went to Waffle House once and nothing really bad happened, but then like a couple months later there was like a mass horrible event there. And like the whole thing was like shut down for like a fuck couple months. I forget what happened. I just know I heard about it and I was like, damn, I was like just there, you know? I don't know why the idea. Oh, the idea appeared to me because I was trying to untwist my ketchup bottle to like take the little like plastic cover off. And some reason like it was like the opposite direction that you had. It wasn't a lefty loosey righty tighty. It was a righty loosey lefty tighty. Um, so I mean, you know, I was really confused by that, but I had this idea from that of like, you know, for like your construction buddies, if you have any construction buddies, or maybe if you just maybe if you're like, you know, running a project for some guy and you really don't like him, prank screws. They're screws, but they like they're lefty tighty righty loosey instead of lefty loosey righty tighty. They're prank screws. They don't work. I think that'd be kind of fucking awesome, you know? Won't be long now. He's playing the super fucking aggro paladin, which is not gonna make me happy. Doesn't make me happy, but it's okay. Everybody has, you know, their one bad trait. Everybody got problems. Called gameplay. Oh, fuck off. I mean, he technically doesn't kill yet. I just need to draw Umbra. Big Umbra draw. Actually, big. No, I'm dead. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. I play the card in my deck that wins the game. I play good cards in my deck. And I like playing the game. I like playing Hearthstone. Every loss stings just as much as the last one. It never gets better. After totaling over 7,800 yards with a different AFC North team, this running back had over 1,300 yards in the first year with the Browns to help them win 10 games in a 10 games in 2007. Different AFC North team helped them win 10 games in 2007. This is a different. Wait, oh, I have to name the fucking running back? I thought I had to name the different AFC North team. I was like, well, it's like a 1 in 3 shot. I think I can manage that. The Last Noodle. Microsoft Solid. Why does it say The Last Noodle? Are they done? Is Cronoodle over? Cronoodle wraps its daily run challenge at challenge 700. Until then, a new challenge every day, the same as the last 2 years. After that, all 700 still. Wait, Cronoodle wraps its daily run at challenge 700. Oh no. Oh no, Cronoodle is over. Oh fuck. Dude, time flies. I've been playing it for like a month. Or not even, man, like 2 weeks. Fuck, I came in late. This is probably how it feels to be born in like 2010 or some shit. Probably how it feels to be a child. Ah, okay, the last noodle. Let's really lock in. Arthur Wynn introduces the crossword puzzle. It's before. Come on. Modern Sudoku game is first published. Ah, probably older. Nope. There we go. Yeah, that sounds about right. The jumble word puzzle is introduced as Scramble. Ah, this whole thing has a oh, this whole thing. Oh, now I'm sad, man. What is this? Why are we go? Oh, why are we go? This is gonna end with the fucking Cronoodle debut. Oh no, dude. This is the saddest thing to ever fucking happen, you know? Fuck, that's heartbreaking. Cronoodle is over. Fuck, man. Cronoodle is over. I can't believe it. Thanks for playing Cronoodle. This was the final noodle. Fuck. Dude, why stop? Keep it going. They just wanted to stop at 700. That's so sad, man. That's so sad. Oh, there's no more fucking noodles, man. No more noodles. That's horrible. That's actually horrible. I could cry. Heart disease or iPhone cable? Probably. Oh, shit. Okay, well, not a lot of people looking for iPhone cable anymore. More people looking for Addison Rae, though. Man, maybe the iPhone cable is gone. Addison Rae or hair transplant. Ah, fuck. Okay, not a lot of people into hair transplants. Ariana Grande gonna be big today because there was an article about her. Ariana Grande much bigger than Blockbuster. I have no idea who Versace is with a Z, so I'm gonna go with Usher. Okay, well, that's one. I thought it was gonna be like a fucking 2 bajillion plays because I didn't recognize it, but it was a normal amount for a guy I don't recognize. Benson Boone, lots of plays. Ooh, in the Big 26, probably Benson Boone. There we go. In the Big 26, it's not Slim Jimmy. Let me fucking make that clear. It is not Slim Jimmy in the Big 26. The Green Mile or Dune, probably the Green Mile. Yep. High rating. People don't like David Lynch's Dune. At some point I gotta get around to it. Green Mile's gonna be higher than No Way Home, but No Way Home is pretty high. Power the Dog, I'm gonna go with No Way Home over it. Huge. The Godfather Part 2, way higher. Yeah, that's 9.0. Anything after that's gonna be easy. Huge. Huge. The Casablanca, probably the car, the Ferrari, over the Casablanca piano. Um, Gold or Casablanca. Okay, well, the golden toilet, that's fine. Golden toilet's gonna be way more than a John Wayne toupee. Activision Blizzard worth way more than John Wayne's toupee. Although sometimes with some of the fucking dude, with the fucking BlizzCon rewards that they're giving out, you would think they're worth less than John Wayne's toupee. You would think they're on fucking hard times. Those BlizzCon rewards are fucking pathetic this year. Actually, just fucking pathetic. That Microsoft shit is hitting them. Let's see, popcorn, but I mean, it's the I mean, come on, though. In terms of this actual screen, I'll take the one on the right, but, you know, the memorabilia of the one on the left might be worth a little more to me. Regal Mystery Movie is going to be fucking this month, or today. I said if it is Camp Miasma, then I'm fucking ending stream immediately and walking over there, so I need to be watching Reddit to find out what fucking horror movie is gonna be the Regal Mystery Movie. I need to be watching for the East Coast people to fucking tell what the movie is. It's Ice Cream Man. Okay, it's confirmed Ice Cream Man. Interesting. So, I'm not going. Because I'm fucking tired. If it was Camp Miasma, it would be worth going. It would be completely worth going if it was Camp Miasma. But because I'm so tired, I don't care that it's Ice Cream Man. Order on the egg bearer, I understand. Order. I recognize all my mistakes. Well, not all of them. I recognize a good few mistakes. You can't say I'm like a terrible player. I recognize my mistakes. I just simply don't think. That's my issue, you know. I'm not a very, you know, I'm a bright mind. I'm just not a quick mind. I can be a bright mind. I just, you know, speed is not my forte, not quite my tempo. See, now I've got room to do Unleash the Crocolisks into Shellnado. What a beautiful game. He plays Xavius, and then it's gonna all look good for him. He's gonna be like, "Ooh, yeah, I'm winning the game," and then I'm gonna swing it. Ah, yes. I love gaming. And egg deck sucks so bad. I'm such a bad player. I'm actually like such a bad player, and I don't deserve to be winning games. I got the golden version of this card. No thanks. No thanks. You know what I want to do? I want to fucking disenchant the golden version of the card. Extra. I want to disenchant the golds. I want dust. I want dust. Fuck yes. I want dust. Give me the dust. I do have 3 of some of these. I want dust. I don't care about anything else. Ah, shit. I used to honestly have, you wouldn't believe it now, I used to have like a bangin' Trump impression. The problem is that it got, like, the like, it became kind of like a parody of itself, because my Trump impression kind of was a really good, and then it kind of turned into like someone else's impression of it turned into like Alec Baldwin's impression of a Trump impression, and then it kind of turned into like Hassan's impression of a Trump impression, and now it's in like a whole different fucking category where it's like Chibley's impression of an impression of an impression. We're in a whole fucking like Trump impression simulacra. There's nothing anyone's gonna be able to do about it. It's just like that now. Young Gen Z is probably gonna fucking hate, like, elder Gen Z, because, like... Well, I mean... Oh, wait, no, that's Alpha to Gen Z. Oh. Oh, dude. Oh, I feel it. I honestly... I feel more of a... Um... I feel a sort of generational... like, intergenerational connection to Gen Alpha that I don't particularly feel as much with any generation above me. I only feel it with the one generation below me. I feel like I feel more affiliated with them than I do with you know, the elder Gen Zs. But it's better than drinking alone. Dude, I'm honestly scared to like I'm kind of like a you know, I understand I'm kind of like an awkward individual, but I'm honestly scared to like go back into um like the Hearthstone chats I was in like 3 months ago. Cause like I was like a I was like a like occasional chatter in like a McBanterfaces chat and like Clark's chat. But like I don't know, now I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, I shouldn't have kept this because I don't have Shellnado, but I'm you know 99% of gamblers quit before their big win. Never quit gambling. But like, I'm scared to go back into those chats because I'm honestly an awkward person. And they're gonna like, if they saw like my old, you know, name I had on Twitch, they would be like, oh, you're that person. You know, they'd like recognize the name. But the thing is, they don't know who the fuck I am, and I can't be like, remember me, because it's like, no, man. Of course not. You talked in here like 5 times. You subbed you were like a prime sub for like a month. I had to read your name a total of like 3 times ever. I said your name out loud once. So it's kind of just fucked up, you know? I'm kind of like a hermit in a way. I'm like a imprisoned person in ancient Greece. I can't think of someone who was imprisoned in ancient Greece. I'm like Socrates, you know? That's not who I'm like at all. I really can't think of like the person I'm trying to come up with. And Socrates is like, the second best I can come up with. I'm like outcasted from Twitch. I'm just fucking here, and nobody know my name. And you only know the old me. They haven't seen me since New Year. New Year's. They haven't seen me since New Year, but I'm talking about Chinese New Year. Because they have seen me since, New Year, but I don't think they've seen me since Chinese New Year. Dude, I had a thought just appear in my head. Oh! Dude, I saw this scary fucking thing once on, Indeed, because, I was looking for a job, as someone like me would be doing. Um, but I was looking at jobs, and I was like, fuck, I need a job so bad. And then I saw something, and I obviously didn't apply to this, because it's the scariest shit I've ever read in my life. It said, Neuralink test subjects. And let's just say I did not go for that. I don't they would do bad shit to me, man. They would do bad. No, I'm not signing up for that. I'm not. You won't find me anywhere close to that. Like they were paying crazy money, and that's how you know they were paying crazy money. It was like, I mean, they were gonna pay like $100,000 for it, but the thing is that $100,000 is gonna at best make it to your family in the form of a life insurance policy. That shit is not gonna make it to your bank account. You are not gonna live to see it. I made a Wikipedia account the other week for the first time, and it was like, honestly, the only reason I did it is because I found out about Wikipedia user boxes. And honestly, the Wikipedia user boxes are kind of fucking sick. Like that's like such an old internet holdover that it's so cool to to be able to have them. They've got some really crazy ones on there too. Like there was one user box I saw on Wikipedia that was like, this user watches Bill O'Reilly every night. This user is a big fan of the O'Reilly factor, and I was like, that's honestly like, not a fan of, the guy there, not a fan of whoever's a fan of him, but if anyone had that user box, I in like the big 26, I'd fucking respect it. That's like crazy. You gotta be a real fucking fiend to have that user box on your Wikipedia page. That's just so sick. They're all so dated. It's lovely. It's a beautiful time capsule. I wrote some of this down because I was like really thinking about it. I wrote like a short story of sorts. I wrote a short story of sorts about Northern Lion, a fanfic, if you will. Um, 'Cause I imagine like when he's talking so much, he's gotta like, it's gotta be kind of scary for him because he could like, security questions are bullshit. I don't know how do I open into this. He talks so fucking much. At some point, he's gotta like give away like some like crazy bullshit, like his security question at the bank. Like he's got to like think about what he's saying, and something comes up, and he's like, "Oh, I had a pet once when I was a kid. My first childhood pet was named," and then he like slightly mouths it, and it's like on the tip of his tongue, but he has to like stop himself because that's a security question at the bank. And then there's like the one guy in chat who's like, who like can read lips really well, so he's like, Skipper, I can't, like his dog's name is Skipper or some shit. And then like a single bead of sweat forms on his head, and it just like drips down onto his shoulder. And like the chatter's probably not like a serial fraudster, but if they were, it would be really fucked up and tragic for him. Because now they just call his bank and they're like, "Yep, security question. My first childhood pet was named Skipper." Um, and then suddenly like all his fucking finances are gone, and he's got to like, pack the family up and be like, "We can't afford Vancouver anymore. We got to move to fucking Lethbridge in Alberta." And then it's like really sad, you know? It's really fucked up. He probably has to watch what he says a lot. It was my fanfic. What do you think of it? I think it's pretty good. It's a fanfic structured as a bit, but the bit structure kind of falls apart once I've written it down. So it is like a bit more of a fanfic of sorts. It's a very tragic fanfic, but it is a fanfic. Was it to open financial activity from the IRS without my parents knowing because I knew what color my dad chose. See, that's the type of thing. The security questions are fucking dumb because anyone can get into that shit. Why don't they just like give me like a password and tell me to remember it? Give me like a series of numbers. Give me a series of numbers and write them down on like a little strip of paper and then hand it to me and like I don't know, I'll tape it to my chest or some shit. So like only I can like see it and like look at it, you know? I feel like that's an easy workaround. Hey Ali, I would love to participate in today's Hearthstone stream, but I have to watch Pepe Le Moco for my screen studies course. Fuck you, fake ass. What do you mean, fake ass variety streamer? I was streaming my fucking. I did my dolls earlier. I did my dolls earlier. I'm not a fake ass variety streamer. I did my dolls. I've done everything that's been asked of me. You're bringing in shit that I've never fucking heard of. We got Time Guesser. We got AU Grid. AU Grid takes me to fucking in the electricity sector in Australia. I haven't played with the electricity sector in Australia because I support the working men and women. I let them do their jobs. That shit is not my field. Just made it up for the sake of Chazaya. Fuck. Your buddy works in electricity. See, I respect them. I respect the frontline workers who have to, you know, fuck with the fuck with the electricity. So you can't have non-decaf coffee anymore. Yeah, because this is the fuck, dude. I would be so fucking sad. That's why I can't fucking take Ritalin. No, there's other reasons I can't take Ritalin. I I went to a doctor I actually did go to a doctor like I don't know like a month ago, and I was like, my buddy got some Ritalin, right? And it seems like it's been doing wonders for him. And I have similar problems. Can you give me something, doc? I was in there for real fucking like malingering and shit. I was in there fucking malingering. And and she was like, I mean like you have and I get this every single time. Because every single time I go to a doctor, they're like, oh, you like have like a little bit of like ADHD shit in you, you know? But like it's probably just like anxiety, you know? Like every time I get one, they're like, I mean, it's like, anxiety is like the same thing and you kind of don't really want to take it if you just have anxiety, it's not something you want. So, like, they fuck me up over that. Very expensive to get an ADHD diagnosis. I see, I don't fucking I it was not that expensive for me to get an autism diagnosis. It was honestly kind of fucking cheap, and the reason for it was I think I went a total of one time, and this was to be fair, this was some fucking bullshit clinic in like the middle of nowhere. Like that diagnosis was not given by professionals. Yeah, but I went to this like bullshit clinic in the middle of nowhere for my autism diagnosis. And they asked me probably like I don't know, like 7 questions, and some of them were just like, "Do you like things?" Essentially, it was like, "Is there anything you really like?" And I was like I guess I really like Pokemon and like cards. I like Hearthstone. And that fucking did it for them. Like all I had to do was just go in there and be like, I like card games, and they were like, yeah, you know what? You got that shit. Taking any sort of medication is giving up. No, I'm partial to some fucking some Tylenol every now and then. I should listen to like only dream songs for a day and just see what it does to my brain. You're gonna hook me up to fucking machines and like EKGs and shit and watch what it does. I think it'd be sick. It's like 5 songs. I can listen to them on repeat. I've done much worse. I've done much worse. Yeah, exactly. 5 songs on loop. Dude, this is like okay, genuinely, this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. When I was like 9 years old, or like I don't know what, 10 years old, there was a girl I really liked in my class who's now a they, and I was like I was actually fucking I was in the fucking depths, man. I every single night when I went to sleep, I would like I would fall asleep listening to fucking and I genuinely wish I was making this up. I would fall asleep listening to Galway Girl by Ed Sheeran every single night for like a month. And after that, like I couldn't listen to the song ever again. Number one, because it's bad. Number two, because I started hearing shit that like you're not supposed to hear. I started hearing like bad shit. It like gave me like a fake producer brain for this one specific song. It was awful. I know it is the worst song. I preface this by saying this is the most embarrassing thing that I've ever done. But I was like 10 years old. Would you rather it have been fucking Shape of You? I don't think that would be I think that would be much worse. This is why you said you can't listen to music to sleep. Yeah, yeah, that too. This is why I said I can't listen to music to sleep. Because that's what's gonna happen. Did it with the same song. I mean, I've also fallen asleep listening to some songs, and then I just wake up and they sound different. It's like when you fall asleep listening to a song, it like activates the fucking producer brain that you're it activates like Omega producer brain and you just can't turn it off ever. See, I have producer brain with my own music. I think that's normal, but I get producer brain for other songs if I fall asleep listening to them. I'm not even fucking joking, man. 50 Cent was like a fucking pathetic man. Rest in peace, man. Yeah, it's so sad he's gone. Eugene Sufjan into Cut Off Your Hands by Che? Is that a good do you like my new DJ mix? I've been working on it for a long time. I've been working on this mix forever. It's my life's work. Your favorite rapper could never flow on the shit that IShowSpeed was flowing on. It's just true. You gotta just admit it. Like they could never do it. I remember when T-Pain dropped that like complete bullshit album after winning on The Masked Singer. That was awesome. That was actually the coolest shit in the world. He won on The Masked Singer and just decided to make like some shit about it. He was so fucking hyped. I remember season 1 of The Masked Singer. I was there day 1. I wasn't there any day after, but like I was there day 1, and that's what matters. I'm a day 1 for The Masked Singer, but I was only there on day 1. That's the catch. Was forced to be subjected to it because my mom leaves the TV on every day. See, I watched it intentionally. That's the difference. I saw the ads for it on America's Got Talent, and I was like, "That's some shit." Hi, Tasha. I was like, "That's some shit that I'm gonna be involved with. That's some shit I'm gonna watch." Talking about the Masked Singer. And then I can't do that. Damn, I'm out of, well, we have played the fucking fatigue game. Holy shit. Um, I want to get this quote right. I want to get this quote right. I said, and I think I'm right about this. Everybody wanted to have sex with the Onceler, which is fine, but the Lorax is right there and he's a much more dominant and loving figure who would cherish you.
You have real father issues.
No, I don't. I am a thought leader.
You got real
I'm
problems.
an innovator.
Man, he's an old man spirit in like a orange fur ball.
Okay.
What?
So are lots of fucking people. Have you ever seen like the hairy ginger man?
That
Like a ginger
I
bear. He's like
okay.
a ginger bear. Dude, and the
You
mustache?
have you
Dude,
have no
mustache.
idea what you just said.
What? Do I not know what I said? What did I say?
He's a ginger bear, and we're talking about Tumblr. We're talking about he's a bear.
Well,
You
yeah.
just called the Lorax. You okay?
I know, he's a
You
bear. That's
understand?
what I meant. He's a very hairy, round man. That's what I meant.
Okay, that was intentional. That was
Yes, that was
by design.
intentional.
Okay,
He's a
I'm
hairy,
just
round
checking.
man. He's got a
Uh
mustache that probably feels like a second bush. Like that shit probably I don't
huh.
understand.
You
I
are
think I'm a thought leader on this one.
you're a something leader.
I think I'm
You're
an
a freak
innovator.
leader on this one. I don't know, man.
No one sees what I see.
He's just too small. If you were bigger,
Are you saying the
then
Lorax is
I
a
could
bear? Yes I
understand.
am. He's a ginger man. It doesn't matter if he's small. It doesn't matter if he's small. Everybody is different. Everybody comes in different sizes.
Well, yeah, but he's pint sized.
Okay, fine. He's like a fat otter. I don't know.
That's not how that.
Alice
Is
asked
it
if
otter for
bears
the
have to be
hairless?
ginger.
No,
Do
otter is
bears
for like
have to
skinny
be ginger?
hairies, like skinny bears, you
Oh
know?
wait, is it seal that I'm thinking of?
That's probably
It's
what you're
seal that
thinking
I'm
of.
thinking of. There's too many terms.
There are a lot of terms.
It's not
Drewski
even
is a
funny. I
bear.
don't know why I laughed like that.
Is Drewski a bear? Drewski isn't a very hairy man, is
Oh
he?
my fucking god.
Drewski is that hilarious.
That's honestly the best way to put it,
I get it.
frankly.
I understand. I gotta put fucking hold on. Where's the yeah, this stream has sexual themes. Get out of here if you're not. Get out of here. Get out of here. I had to change my content stuff so I'm not liable. Ooh, what do I want to
Okay,
do?
what? Alice, what?
What
The
are we
Lorax is
okay,
covered
no. That's crazy.
top to bottom in
That's
hair.
crazy. I'm gonna turn my
Drewski is
Spotify up because
not.
I feel like this is being soundtracked by a really good song. This is being soundtracked by Giant Steps by John Coltrane.
Oh yes.
We don't
I'm
even know
tempted to
reality
turn
from
on the
fantasy.
We don't
Twitch.
even
We
know
don't even know
reality from
reality
fantasy.
fantasy.
Why I questioned if Drewski was hairy because I've never seen his
I
I've never seen what he has to offer.
you've never seen him disrobe.
No, I haven't seen him disrobed. I'm never looking out for it. Maybe I'm missing out, but I've just never seen it.
Okay, but you've seen the
He doesn't wear clothes.
Yeah,
I
he's
used
pretty
to
open about what he's
Exactly.
got.
watch the
He's not
Lorax.
ashamed.
I
Okay, who
oh,
says the Lorax isn't gay? He doesn't have a fucking wife. Dude, I've been saying this for centuries. I've been
Gay
saying
people
this
tend to
shit.
be more outspoken.
I've been
I think
saying
it's
this shit
fact.
since before I was alive.
Does the
the Lorax.
Lorax even fuck? Now we're asking the real
What?
question.
That's a serious question.
Now we're
See,
on to the real
that's a
stuff.
serious question, and I think the answer is probably like maybe.
He would, but in a goofy way. It is Zeus.
Yeah,
I think he
he's a
means love
Sex is
hard.
goofy by nature. You know, I
yeah.
think he has physical sex.
The Lorax makes love.
I mean, he fucks for the trees. He has to do a good job.
That's true.
Okay, okay, relax.
No, that's canon. That's canon.
That's canon. He's their representative.
I don't know. I need to get my foot checked out honestly, because like every single time I go on a walk, if it's longer than like 15 minutes, the left side of my foot just starts to ache, like, so bad.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, like, yesterday dude, yesterday fucking to today like, today it's better, but yesterday, when I was it's, like, specifically it only happens, like, it hurts when I'm walking, but it mainly, like, picks up when I'm in the motion of, like, propelling my foot forward. So, like, when my, like, heel is off the ground, but my toes are still on the ground, and then I'm pushing myself forward, it really hurts the left side of my foot when I do that. And I've been doing it for a while. But it's been doing that for, like, a while, and I just don't know what yesterday, usually I can, like I've been managing it, and it hasn't been that bad. Yesterday, when I was walking back, I thought I was gonna have to, like, fucking I thought I was gonna have to fucking, like I don't even know, like, fucking steal a wheelchair off the sidewalk or some shit. I was desperate. I thought I was gonna have to lift a wheelchair like people lift e-bikes.